about lure fishing. This is going to be probably one of my most embarrassing times fishing ever. Now, the other day when I did my the video where I'd got the I'd got the new reel when I was going on about the braid, and then I'd done the video, and then I realised, you know, something wasn't right, so I didn't put that video on anyway. I mentioned that I'd gone down to the shed. However, when I went down to the shed, I found something. Now I'm going to go and show you it, because it's over here. I've brought it back up. Oh. Hello. Here it is. It is a fly fishing jacket. See it? It's even from you. I haven't worn it fucking years. Now there is a funny story behind this jacket. Look, I've still got things. I've even got some actual. Let's have a look like this. I have. Look, I've even got some little baby flies in the pocket. I've got loads of flies in the other thing. Can you see that? See them little flies, dry flies. If you look at this, probably wouldn't use them. Not the sort of thing I'd use. Just throwing my jacket on the cat, by the way. Who's down there? Little sniffy boy. Anyway, the story about this fly fishing. Now, I first learnt fly fishing when I was working on the roads, and this is how it come about. We would all over the country, and we'd gone up to a place called Royal Dornoch in Scotland. It's a famous golf place. However, where we were staying in the digs, there was about 5 of us, I suppose, in these digs. There was a trout fishery right next to where we were sort of staying. Anyway, my mate Ryan, he knew I liked fishing, sea fishing, and you know, all sort of told him about other sorts of fishing, carp fishing and stuff like that. So I've done all sorts of fishing. He said, let's have a little go. Anyway, cut long story short, we got a couple of little fly rod kits, only Ron Thompson crappy little 50 quidders, do you know what I mean? Got everything in there, the reel, the lot. Anyway, so I ended up starting fly fishing. Anyway, I'd been going fly fishing a little while, and one day, when I was getting pretty, not brilliant, I was getting much better at cards, and that's always the hard thing. It's like playing golf. If you've not played and you start learning to, you're absolutely rubbish. You've got to get your swing right. But it's a bit like that in fly fishing, you know, getting the technique right. Now, I wasn't brilliant at it, but I was getting much better. And I'd got Fish of the Month twice at the Checkatree trout fishery, right? This is all leading up to the story. I wasn't brilliant. The thing is about, I got in the National Trout magazine twice. I still got the patches somewhere. The 2005 trout fisherman. Anyway, just a little mention in the thing, not a picture, nothing like that. Anyway, so I was getting I'm getting pretty good at this. Anyway, so I ended up buying that jacket. Now, I wasn't brilliant. And what I found about fly fishing, I mean, I would go fly fishing. It'd always take me sort of a couple of goes. Normally there's no one around. You know, a couple of goes to get into the swing of it, to remember how I did it, you know what I mean? Because I'm not doing it all the time, and the trout fishery is always quite away from where I live. I'm in Garland here next to Margate. There's nowhere in that area. I mean, Canterbury, but you have to be a member. The other places are like places where you buy a day ticket. I mean, it'd be about 10 or something like that. You've got to have a rod license. I never had one half the time. Anyway, but what happened was, this fishery I used to go to, there was another one about 10 miles further called the Tenterden Trout Fishery. Now this is quite a posh sort of place. Anyway, I thought, I'm going to give it a go down there. But that week, I'd bought that fly fishing jacket. I was well chuffed with it, all blinded. I put a few flies, much more flies than what are on it now. You know, like these little cat's whiskers. Where are they? Them things. See them, cat's whisker, little bug-eyed things. You've got like a little lure, really. Anyway, so I'd gone to this place, and it was like a country manor. The place, you go through the wooden gates, you knock on the door, lovely bloody house out in the country, and you'd pay for your ticket, show your licence, because you had to have one there, because it was quite snobby, you know what I mean? And anyway, then what you would do is you'd walk down the hill, through the gate, walk down. As you're coming down the hill, you can see the lake. I mean, it's not the biggest lake in the world, it's a fishery. Anyway, you can see people around the back, around the sides. And anyway, there was the bit at the bottom that had two. There was no one fishing the bit that you actually come down. There was no one fishing there, but there was loads of reeds and there was a big gap in the middle of it. And I thought, blinded, that's great, because no one can see me. If I go down there and make a spectacle of myself, no one's going to really see me because the reeds are in the way, because it takes a few goes to get into the swing of things, right? Anyway, so I walked down there. I've got my fly fishing jacket on. I can see them, all the other fly fishermen on the other side of the bank. It's a bit different on the back side. It was about say 250 yards long by about maybe 80 yards wide. Anyway, so I get into my little position with all the reeds, either side of me. And as I looked out, I looked over the other side of the lake, and there's this bloke just standing there going like that. And I thought, oh, fucking hell, who's this fucking bloke? Anyway, I didn't think nothing of it. Carried on getting me all my gear ready. Got my line through the reel, put the fly on. Anyway, I thought, oh, I'm going to get the bloody hang of it. Anyway, so I started flinging the old line back like this, and all of a sudden, first cast, fucking went like that. Looked round, right, my bloody fly had hooked a sheep and it was running off the thing. My reel was screaming like it had a bloody 10-pound bass on it. It was screaming, and I was trying to hold the line. The sheep was running. There's about... Sorry about that. The bloody thing come off. Anyway, the sheep went tearing off up the bloody hill. I was hanging on for dear life. All the other sheep were chasing it like a flock of sheep, because obviously he must have been the leader or something. So what I did was I just held on until the line snapped. Anyway, cut long story short, got back down to my little spot. There we go. I looked over the other side of the lake, and there he was, that bloke. Like this. I thought, oh, Jesus Christ. You know, he's one of them blokes. If I'd been fishing next to him, I'd have probably ended up having a fight with him, probably. Not saying, honestly, he's just one of them faces, you know, just someone, you know. So I'll get on with most people. There's always someone, isn't there? Anyway, it would have been him, for definite. Like that it was. Oh, God, I was so angry. Anyway, I settled my gear up again, put on another fly, started fishing. Fucking ages was there. Started getting it here. I was getting it good again. No problems. Anyway, no one was catching anything. Clear skies. Quite a hot day. It was crap, basically. All of a sudden, about an hour later, I hooked into something. Not a sheep. No, I was actually in the water. Hooked into sheep, and bloody hell, it was going. It went off like a rocket. I couldn't control it. It was pulling line off my line. I couldn't actually control it. It was out of control. Whatever. Anyway, we'll get to it in a minute. Anyway, all of a sudden I was hanging on. This voice comes from the other side of the lake as I was fighting this thing. It said, "What you got on there, fucking marlin?" Instantly, I said, "Oh, anyone knows you don't catch fucking marlin on maggots." Like that, if to say. Anyway, carried on fighting it. Everybody in the old lake could feel all these heads all looking to see what the commotion was. Do you know what I mean? I still carried on. Eventually after about 20 minutes, got this thing on, and it was a eel, and it was about that big. Just to cut a long story short, I'd looked it in the back, so there's no way you're going to... It's not in its mouth, it's in its back, so it's going to be going all over the bleeding place. Anyway, about 10 minutes later, after I'd got, put it obviously gone back, swam off or whatever, the bailiff come down and checked with my gear, because someone had grasped me up thinking that I was using maggots. Anyway, this was all down to my little jacket that I bought that day. So I felt such a plonk with actually taking it off, because I felt so embarrassed earlier with the sheep. And that's my little story. Don't know what happened to the bloke on the other side of the lake, but What a funny old day. And that was one of the most embarrassing things, catching a sheep. God, Jesus, it was so funny. Right, so basically that's the end of that video. All I can say is I'm looking at cats just coming. All I can say is I look forward to getting back out onto the water and start bass fishing again. Get them lures out as soon as this thing's all over. I think it's starting to draw to an end now. Hopefully. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to visit our website bassmasterselite.co.uk. Get your free ebook if only if you're learning or you're a bit stuck with your bass fishing, because it's bloody hard work. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, thanks for watching. All the best.